Hello guys, it's Sakura King, and we're back here once again. It's just outside the video. The misconceptions and myths about kids bounty, which is ridiculous. I don't see how people can give other characters all this credit and just treat Eustass kid like he's nothing, like he's a nobody. It doesn't make any sense. Because to address this myth right off the bat, so we don't have to do any speculation or wasting the time. The logic of Eustass kid only have a higher bounty than Luffy is purely because scratch that. That's what I meant. The logic of Eustass kid bounty is that high and higher than Luffy is purely because he was killing civilians. It's stupid. So are you telling me killing a few nobodies on an island that nobody's going to remember is on the same level of declaring war with the world government, taking out multiple warlords, and doing all this? Are you saying that's comparable? Are you serious? Another example, characters like Brownbeard and other small-time pirates, like those ones who invaded Fishman Island, they also murdered, maimed, and did all types of stuff to civilians. What about those people who tried to kidnap Odin's wife in the Odin flashback? Those are the same people who are willing to murder and kill civilians. Why are they barely not over 30 million? Huh? How come they bounty's not 300 million? Huh? How come when they kill civilians that doesn't matter, somehow they don't get a bounty as high as Luffy? That logic is stupid because any old pirate can just kill anybody. If Luffy can do all that stuff without murdering anybody, then how did kid numbers get that high? The excuse of, oh, it's because he murdered civilians. Are you saying half of his bounty is purely because he murdered civilians? That is your logic. That makes sense to you. You don't gotta like Eustass kid. It's not an argument of whether who's your favorite character or not. But to use the logic of, oh, because he killed civilians is the reason his bounty is that high is stupid. It makes no sense. What sense does it matter? Luffy is like one of the rare few pirates who don't kill people, or intentionally try to, who don't try to go after and attack civilians. And somehow, some way, it's just like, not a cool effect. Jack bounty didn't raise 1-2 bit after he invaded Zoe. And somehow Eustass kid murder a few random people, crucify a few pirates. Somehow that's the main reason his bounty's that high. Really? That's just because Shaki, she purely said in reference to Luffy, the reason why his is slightly higher than Luffy's is because he is willing to kill civilians, not because he was purely killing civilians. And that's the manga. It didn't say because he was purely killing civilians is the reason his bounty is that high. He said the reason why it's higher than Luffy. This is the same Luffy after impaled. This is the same Luffy after Enies Lobby. The same Luffy after Thriller Bark. The same Luffy after the whole East Blue Saga and all that. He has done all of this. But somehow, some way, I'm supposed to believe, by killing a few random nobodies on the island, got Eustass kid bounty that high. Wow. Just amazing. Another thing, especially post time skip, like Eustass kid has just been getting stepped on and disrespected. You don't gotta like the character, but when you start just telling lies and just cracking these jokes, which doesn't make any sense, that's when it becomes a problem. Oh, he got beat up, but he lost to some of Big Mom pirates. You don't know who he's fighting or what his purpose is. Even though Eustass cleared it up doing Udon, hey, some things happened. I took out a commander, which people speculate it could be Snack, it could be anybody. It could be any type of commander, but it proved that kid was able to take out a commander level opponent. I am sorry that Eustass kid didn't get beat once in Marineford, cried about an idiot who committed suicide. I'm sorry. He didn't have to jump in front of Luffy, just like he didn't have to get agitated by what Akainu said. Ace is a dumb idiot. He is stupid. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm sorry that Eustass kid didn't have 2 years to train with one of the greatest second right-hand men of the pirate of the previous era. I am sorry. Eustass kid did not have no Silver Rayleigh. I am sorry. None of Eustass kid crew had a helping hand. I am sorry. That's just too bad. Because unlike Luffy, Eustass kid is pretty much been by himself pretty much. There's just him kid. It's just him, Killer, Wire, and Heat. That's pretty much it. There's no help, no special hand. Eustass kid after Sabaody, after Kizaru just like, I'm gonna let everybody else go. What does it matter? They only told me to pick up the Straw Hats and that's it. I guess I can torturize some kids and just be on my merry way. I guess I got nothing else better to do. After all that, he makes it into the new world, and supposedly the new world pirates are supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be different. The first set of cannon fodder pirates Eustass kid run into, they start cracking jokes, crucified just like everybody else. I'm sorry. We don't know what happened between Kid and Big Mom. We don't know what happened between Eustass Kid and Shanks at all. At least when Kid got his scars, he got his scars against legit opposition. Whether he lost or not, Eustass Kid from time and time again have been challenging top tier opposition. Who has Luffy challenged in the last 2 years before he came back from that Amazon land? I forgot that island he was on. When he came back from that island, nothing. He got one little baby tap from Akinu. 2 years after that, he was out there outcasted and hiding by himself. Even Doflamingo was just like, hey, Luffy, well, it's been 2 years, man. What were you doing that time, huh, Luffy? 2 years, you haven't done anything? What happened? But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Even when a character faces top tier opposition, they garbage somehow. Somehow when characters actually take risks. They're just trash. I don't see how. Oh, he lost to Shanks. That's a Yonko. You acting like he losing to like Vice Admirals or something. You acting like he losing to Kobe. He is consistently losing to top tier opposition. Oh, he got beat up by Kaido. Like Luffy did? So Luffy get one-shotted. Luffy's top tier. Eustass Kid was implied by Basil Hawkins. Put up more of a fight. And then get one-shot like Luffy did. Kid is not on the same level as Luffy. Huh? What? The same Luffy that needed help from Law just to take down Doflamingo, but still got the credit? The same Luffy who spent more time running and getting his face caved in by Katakuri, and only reason that Katakuri lost because he just basically just gave up? That's pretty much it. But hey, people like to sweep down the rug, even though they point out before and act like Luffy is just some type of almighty beast. I don't see how. And then you have another argument. Oh, since the other supernovas like Law and Kid don't have no advanced armored haki, I don't see how they're gonna hurt Kaido. Huh? The same Kaido that was defeated 7 times as a pirate? The same Kaido who didn't even get his fruit until after the incident in God Valley? Talking about him? The same man who was captured by the Marines multiple times and they could not kill him? That same man? Huh? I'm finna act like Kaido didn't stop. Maybe Johnny is just me. Maybe it's just me or something. It could very well could be. But this is not making any sense. How certain characters get all this credit and others don't. And it's just purely from the merit that we have not seen them do anything on screen. But somehow characters like Dragon and Shanks are somehow automatically suspected of top tier. At least Shanks have reason. Dragon, what has Dragon done? Stop Vice Admiral, stop Captain Smoker from killing his son, and that's it? That's it. We don't even know why he's the most wanted man in the world. We don't even know what happened between him and Garp, or why Garp don't never bring up his son, or how Mercury Dragon was raised, or how strong he is. But hey, why should that even matter? Because if we're gonna go by word, Eustass Kid is up there. But we're not going by word. We're going by what is shown on screen. From that same logic, what has half of the characters have done? Even Whitebeard look weak if you want to go by what is shown on screen. I'm sorry, this man had a heart attack in the middle of the fight. I am sorry, this is the same man who got stabbed by one of his subordinates and looked like an idiot in front of everybody. The same man who's supposedly supposed to be so strong and he's supposed to be so above the admirals, he couldn't stop Admiral Akinu. But hey guys, we're the same guys who think there is no way the admirals, especially the main trio of Akiza, Kizaru, Akainu, is on the level. It's on the same level of guys like Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido because of reason. Even though when it refers to the admirals, Kizaru and Okida didn't take any damage, and the only person who was able to damage Akainu was another Yonko, which is the same Akainu who shortly after went on to become Fleet Admiral. And we still don't know how strong the I don't know what type of admiral they call things like the Oberon Admiral. We still don't know how strong Kong is. So, hey, what does it matter? And there are some people who believe that Garp can kill Akainu. Based on what what have Garp done and shown up that leads you to believe that he can take on Akainu? Huh? Maybe it is just me. Maybe I've been drinking from the wrong source of Kool-Aid. Maybe I have not been drinking from the same water as you people. But this is ridiculous. This is sad. And the whole bounty thing it's just like there are so many mediocre pirates who have killed, murdered, and maimed, torturized, and sold people as children. And went through human trafficking and everything, and they do not have a high enough bounty as Eustass Kid did at Sabaody. So we don't come into the question what else Eustass Kid did. Only thing we just says, oh, the only reason his bounty's that high was not what Shaki implied. She implied why it's higher than Luffy's, not why it's that high. But hey, we want to bring up context and theme with everything else. When it refers to Eustass Kid, what does it matter? What does it matter? Why do we need such a thing when it comes to Eustass Kid, huh? It's not like it will make sense. It's not like you're supposed to be going by some type of logic here. But it is what it is. No matter what, good thing no one's going to see this video, because it's just like the amount of hypocrites in the fam. It'd be one thing is about your favorite character and you're using facts. I'm sorry. There are certain things where I'm a fan of a certain character, you admit the truth, and I just gotta sit there and shut up. Because the sad reality is, how can I defend against it? I got nothing. You spitting straight facts. There's nothing to dispute. There's no what if or buts. It actually happened. Which I don't see why people don't try to argue with facts and keep arguing with blind emotion and not doing any type of research. I'm sorry. There are people who have read nearly every chapter, have seen more One Piece episodes, and I still know more than them, which is concerning, which does not make any sense. People who predate me by like 5 to like 15 years, and somehow, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. So to sum up the video, you go by the logic that Eustass Kid bounty is only that high because he was killing civilians. It's stupid, because he implied his only reason is higher than Luffy. That's it. From that same merit, any old regular pirate bounty would be higher. From that same merit, characters like Kaido and Big Mom, and Kaido will have way higher bounties because the amount of terror they have caused throughout the world will be pretty high up there compared to Whitebeard, who really don't terrorize or murder innocent people. Unlike Big Mom, if you don't give her sweets, you get exterminated. You and your entire town dies. Unlike Kaido could just show up one day and just, hey, you got something I want? Jack the drop, go out there, go kill some people. But Kaido, it's just that there are innocent people up there. They got rights to go kill them. But hey, bias and favoritism. If it wasn't for those two things, could the world truly exist? This is the same people of hypocrites who claim we want something real, but really don't. Claim that they want people to tell the truth, but when you tell people the truth, they get offended. Huh? That's stupid. You're my friend and you're doing something stupid, I'm gonna pull you to the side and let you know before you embarrass yourself. If you got a messed up haircut, you got something in your head, or somebody's talking behind your back, I'll try to make sure you're updated to know what's going on so you can do what's good and best for yourself. Not that I'm gonna sit there and laugh at you. I got no problem with laughing at my friends. I might crack a few jokes, but I'm not gonna embarrass them in front of somebody. I'll pull them to the side, crack a few jokes, and hope that you fix yourself. But hey, consistency, why does that matter? Honest, true feelings, what does that matter? Well, you can just try to hang out with a group of people, because I just want to fit in. But somehow you're still depressed. I thought you just wanted to fit in. Why are you still lonely? I thought these people were your friends. Oh, hashtag, oh, they're not my friends. Hashtag, people be fake. These people are snakes. I only know them for about 2 weeks. And the only reason I'm talking to them before I can fit into the little group. There's something wrong here. Something's not right. There's no reason people should be acting this stupid. These are grown adults. I don't care. From the age of about 16 on up, I'm sorry. If you act stupid, you act stupid. I'm sorry. There's not much difference between the ages of 16 and 18 for most people. So you want to say like 18 to 20 on that? There's not too much difference there between that when it becomes the intelligent mentality. We're not talking about consent and anything like that. We're talking about the thought and mentality. To me, there's no type of excuse. Cause this, it doesn't make any sense. You can hate Eustass kid all you want. You can say he's a garbage character, whatever. Everybody have their own favorite character. Some people's favorite character is just purely the main character. It is whatever it is. I'm not gonna beg, weep, or cry because you don't like the character. But to sit here and just spread these lies, to sit here and just use logic that doesn't make any sense, what? When other characters have been built up based on absolutely nothing, but somehow they top tier and kid is not? Huh? What? Cause you wanna look at careers. Eustass kid when he gets Big Mom by himself. There was no Cabone gang Beige. There was nobody else. Luffy when he gets Shanks by himself. There was no Supernova backup. There's no Trafalgar D Law. Kid when he gets Kaido by himself. Basil Hawkins in a pool, backed out in a pool as a traitor. By himself with his right hand man. And we don't know what happened to the rest of the crew. But it's confirmed by Basil Hawkins that Killer and Kid was in there trying to take out Kaido. And as far as I know, there wasn't one-shotted. They're not going to act like they survived like 3 or 5 hit combination. You know, you get hit with the Divine Thunder, you're going down. But it is what it is. Bias and favoritism. Bias and favoritism. Why use facts? Why does facts even matter? It's not like we're all human beings and we should have some type of brain. No. Just let's act stupid just because. There's no rhyme or reason by it. Just like them blind diehard Ace supporters. You can like Ace. I can understand that. But you gotta admit, that fool's an idiot. I'm sorry. They have went through all this. An endless amount of your own comrades. With the White Beard Alliance, and even Orange Jr., which we haven't been confirmed if Orange is still alive or not, has risked their life to come save you. And because Akiyunu says a few sweet nothings into your ear, I gotta kill you now. Huh? What? Really? Really? And what? Like seriously, Ace did not only kill himself, he killed Whitebeard, and we got the new era of Blackbeard. Thanks to Ace. Thanks, you idiot. You done did something great. Like I'm supposed to get emotional that he killed, and on top of that, he didn't just he crippled to his own death. Anybody? You want to talk about some speed and say over the admirals? Pretty sure Marcus should be able to catch Luffy before then. But then again, maybe he was captured, or maybe he was still in them handcuffs. I can't exactly remember. But he's supposed to be some type of speed god on the same level of Akiyunu. He should have been able to stop him. But hey, somehow when Akinu's about to kill Kobe, Shanks should come in and stop him. But somehow when it comes to Ace someone trying to save Luffy, somehow it's only Ace who can get in front of him first. I wonder why. I wonder what happened. What happened to Marco? Huh? And what happened to him? Huh? It's always the same thing, and it makes no sense, and it doesn't even matter. It's not about facts. It's about blind opinion. And hey, if the internet says it, yay! I had the same opinion. Yay! Why? Just because. Did you see it yourself? No! Dragon Ball GT. I'm sorry. We can all admit that the plot is not good. But you gotta admit, the designs that came out of that thing, and some of the characters. The Super Android back 16 backstory is stupid. But the character himself, design-wise and abilities, that's pretty good. Same thing with GT Baby. Actually, GT Baby is probably the only one with the decent story out of the main, like, 3 villains. The main, like, 3 arcs. But even then, it's just, come on. Come on. We call it the Tougher Planet. Just call it Planet Tougher, you idiot. But that's nowadays. So to sum it up, if you get anything out of this video, as I sit here with my nose running because of course my allergies choose to act up now, and I'm not trying to pause the video. You can't see my face anyway. That bias and favoritism will always win, because you gotta give me a different reason than just, oh, Kid killed a few civilians, that's why his bounty is 315 million. I was trying to say not and 15 million. 315 million, as I said again, 315 million. So like, he didn't kill like a president or like some type of famous like leader of an island. He killed like a few hundred civilians, with most pirates do by default anyway, as they raid islands. And his bounty's up to 300 million. What makes him any different from Brownbeard? That's what I want to know. What makes Kid any different from Brownbeard? And then you have those who say that Kid and Luffy is not on the same level. Based on what merit? We barely seen anything for Kid. And the people who Kid lost to are top tier opposition. People with years upon years of experience like Shank, Big Mama, Kaido. So I don't see how losing the top tier opposition is somehow a bad thing, because when Luffy does it, there's no problem. But when other players do it, they got smacked. They got slammed. Huh? What? But hey, it's all for the meme, guys. We gotta make that quick fire meme. It doesn't matter if it's based on any type of truth or not. It just doesn't matter. We gotta make the memes, man. The memes. That we all just leave for a good meme, man. Isn't it what it's all about? We just here for the memes. I swear there's something wrong here. I don't know. I don't know. It's like I'm a different breed of human being for no apparent reason. There's no people should act like this. There's no reason at all. But that's pretty much been the video of how saying Kid's bounty is that high purely because of killing civilians doesn't make any sense, since other pirates casually kill civilians. Now, I don't think Brownbeard is a good example. I can't confirm if he killed civilians or not, but characters of the level of Brownbeard and others, basic pirates, are known for robbing, looting, and killing. Especially those ones who tried to take over Fishman Island before Whitebeard showed up. So I guess everybody who Whitebeard took out on Fishman Island, who tried to take it over, after I forgot who used to own the island. I forgot what led to Whitebeard taking over. I guess with all that, I guess they was all had 30 million buried bounties. Huh? Okay, if you say, if that makes sense to you, if any of those, I guess all those pirates on Jaya, I guess they also had 30 million buried bounties. They also killed civilians. Bellamy was no saint either. I guess he had 130 million, huh? Huh? If that's the logic, by killing a few civilians gets your bounty that high, then how come there's only Kid who gets that high? Reason is, let's know how people don't question Law's bounty. The Laws have that high bounty and became a warlord over one Rocky Port incident, which no one knows anything about or what's happened. Seems like barely anybody know that the Rocky Port incident actually even happened. It is what it is. It is what it is. Kid showed up day one in a new world, taking out the supposed better pirates that's better than the East Blue across the Grand Line. Took them out, had an encounter with Big Mom, took on Shanks. Sure, he got beat like a dog, and he lost. It's funny how only Kid lost and limb during that entire encounter. So I guess when Kid got when Kid got disarmed, terrible pun. When Kid got disarmed, I guess they scattered like rats and had to get off the island. Was I surprised that Shanks never did show up after Caribou took over one of his islands? But yeah, and maybe somebody made fun of Eustass' Kid Dream, and Kid was just like, I'm gonna flatten this entire bar. And Shanks is like, hey buddy, what are you doing? Oh, red hair. This world is only big enough for one redhead. You're done. I doubt Shanks actually took away Eustass' Kid arm directly. Maybe he could, but I don't think he gave his body the rest of them scars. He very well could, but it seems like Shanks is more of a one action type of man. And just that one action makes a statement, and then this Kid like, this is not over, and then maybe like Luckaroo or somebody just like and then scarred up the rest of his body. I could be wrong, but who knows. But it's been Mr. Shockwave King. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully there's no scratching in this video, but yeah, that's been me debunking the stupid myth of, hey, Kid's bounty is only that high because he killed civilians. I thought she only said it was only higher than Luffy because of that reason, not the reason his bounty was that high. But of course, killing a few billions, killing a few civilians got you higher than Junior Bounty, Capone Gage Bage, Mac Munkaroo, above Basil Hawkins, above Scratchman and Pooh. I guess killing a few civilians gets you higher than Law and Luffy, who Luffy just not too much longer ago declared war against the world government and took down another warlord. I guess they're just dropping like flies. That's the second one. After Crocodile. But hey, it is what it is. People with Shockwave King. Damn it, I said it again. And I hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.